What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here. Welcome you to part 9, technically, if you count my last Inferno mode run S-Rank playthrough as, an additional 3 parts to the main playthrough. This is technically part 9. This is my trophy guide-ish video. The reason why I added ish there is because there are some things that some trophies that I kind of am gonna skip over a little bit in this video. I didn't really feel the need to go into too much detail explaining to you guys on, what you need to do in order to get these trophies in particular. But yeah, these are pretty much all the trophies that I earned during my Nightmare Mode run, which was right after my original hardcore run, and then there's like 3 more that I did in like a third run where I played the game on like easy difficulty and just blasted through it in like one single sitting. So the first trophy we're getting here is the Power Stones trophy. This involves you placing all the jewels in the Clock Tower Monument. Now again, I'll walk you guys through this one in particular, even though I already showed you guys where all this stuff was in my Inferno Mode run. For those of you who didn't see that, there are basically 3 separate crystals here that help you get into the Clock Tower Monument, which is like the safe room area where you first end up in downtown, basically. The first one's going to be down here in the pharmacy, and yeah, you have to open the box up to get it. The second one is going to be back here in the alleyway. I mean, you guys pretty much know where this is. I'm showing you guys where they are, but I'm not going to walk you guys through literally everything because, one, I don't have the storage space on my computer available right now to make a super long video, and 2, I mean, you guys have already seen me beat this game literally 2 times, or 3 times now technically. If you watched both versions of my Inferno Mode run, then you've seen me beat this game 3 times now. And I really only got 1 video after this, so I mean, this playthrough is pretty much winding down finally and about to end. I just got the Night Springs DLC for Alan Wake 2 done earlier today, so all I gotta do is finish this up, get my death montage done, and then I can finally start fucking playing Zelda again, which I am in the middle of Echoes of Wisdom right now, and I fucking love it. It is so good. But on to the topic at hand. In the back of the alleyway there is where the second crystal is here in the downtown area. The third one is going to be here in the power station where you've got all these spiders and shit. This is, I think, the third lever. No, this is the second lever you pull all the way in the back before you climb up the ladder. It's going to be right here in the fancy box. I do believe that these things have different locations depending on what difficulty you're playing on, but, this is Nightmare difficulty, which is pretty much, a tier below Inferno difficulty. But, yeah, when you're ready to, get this trophy, come back here into the safe room and just put all the jewels in their spot. I've already put the first 2 in, and as soon as you get that last upgrade, or the thing opens up, the trophy is going to pop. So there it is, Power Stones. That's the first trophy. Honestly, the most in-depth one in this entire video. The rest we're going to kind of, breeze through. Next is the Bookworm trophy. I had 2 logs that I was missing in the game, so this one didn't take me that long to get. I mean, it did, because the parts that came in between me getting these 2 logs took a lot of death and failure to get through, but that's besides the point. So come back here into this area. This is in the main downtown area. I skipped over this because I wasn't even thinking about going here and unlocking this earlier in my original run of the game, so I ended up getting it in this run. And the second log that we're missing is here with Carlos in the police station. I know I'm kind of jumping back and forth between different parts of the game, but I did my best, okay? I really, really did my best. It's going to be sitting here on the desk here. So, yeah, and there's a little dialogue, too, which I thought was pretty interesting. So, yeah.
Sorry, poster boy.
Brad.
Somebody didn't have time to put his blues on.
And Leon. I love the, references to RE2 Remake. It's so great. So now we're going to get the Master of Unlocking. I believe I was missing 2 unlockable... Actually, I was missing 3 unlockable, things here. The first one was the safe that's here in the pharmacy. Or not, like, near the pharmacy. The code is actually down in the pharmacy, by the way, if you're curious. And this is what the code actually is. And it gives you this, this weapon attachment. And, yeah, I think we're jumping pretty far ahead here now. Actually, wait. No. So we're coming back here again, a second time. Again, I want to emphasize, I didn't unlock this door in my initial run. So this lock right here does count towards one of the locks. And then the third and final one for me was here in the hospital way later on in the game. There's this safe here in this room. There's also going to be a liquor here. I'd recommend clearing all the enemies out, obviously. And, yeah, just, put in this code. This is what the code is if you're playing it on this difficulty. I do believe it is different in the lower difficulties, but, this is just the code that I had to put in for Nightmare difficulty, and, yeah, I got the trophy. So that one's done. Next is going to be the Goodbye Charlie. Now, there were 7 Charlie dolls that I missed in my initial run of this game. So I'm going to walk you guys through where all of those are. The first one is here at, like, the beginning of the game, like, right after, that action scene with Nemesis where Carlos rescues you. As soon as you have control, you're going to walk back up these stairs, and it's basically going to be up here in this, like, little area. So you're not in any danger up here, so don't worry about getting grabbed or eaten or anything like that, or, smashed by Nemesis. Even though I bet Nemesis really does want to smash Jill. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I'm so fucking horrible. So that's where the first Charlie doll I was missing was. The second one was here in the donut shop. You guys know where this is. Again, I don't really feel the need to walk you guys through this. This is one of the rooms that you pass through quite a bit earlier on in the downtown section. So there is a guy leaning up against the door there. Take care of him first, and then the doll is going to be right there next to like that microwave. The third doll is here again. I'm bringing you guys back here again for the third time. It's here in this room that we didn't unlock until now. The doll is going to be here in the back, basically. So, yeah, just shoot it when you're ready. And then now we're going all the way back to Carlos. After reading that final log, exit out that room that we were in earlier and continue going up these stairs. There are 2 zombies up here, so you're going to want to be careful, obviously. Don't be reckless, like I usually am. Yeah, the doll is going to be... The next doll I was missing was basically here in this area, so make sure these guys are dead, obviously. Pick up what you need to pick up, and, yeah, it is right here. And I believe we're going back to Jill now, so let me just see. Yeah, we're going back to Jill, so this is right before you fight the, like, dog version of Nemesis. The doll is... There's going to be a doll literally right there. Again, this is right before you go up the stairs, and that whole cutscene triggers where he jumps out of the water and everything. You guys know what I'm talking about, so... Yeah, the next one is going to be... That I got was here in this area, like, right before you go to the underground Umbrella Lab. It's basically going to be in this room, so just, again, if you are having trouble finding it, you can also hear them, too, because they make little noises, so, yeah, that's where that one is. And then the last one I got on my third playthrough, my return playthrough on assisted difficulty, it was down here in the sewers, right there in the corner, right before you get the, the battery pack, so... That's all of the Charlie dolls. Again, not hard at all. Very easy. I think there's actually less of them in this game than there were the Mr. Raccoons, but I may be wrong there. So, next is to beat the game on Nightmare difficulty. I don't really have any tips for you guys here. The biggest tip I can give you is watch my Inferno mode run, and you've got some pretty decent strats there to follow if you're having trouble getting through it. If not, check out Carcinogen's video for the game, because he has a pretty good no damage run where he walks you guys through everything, and you guys can see a bit of a preview of the death montage here. I died 75 times in my Nightmare mode run, so yeah. Next, we're going to be getting the Minimalist Trophy, which is to complete the game without opening the item box. The I Might Need These Later Trophy, which is to complete the game only using one recovery item. And then the Sprinter Trophy, which is to beat the game in under 2 hours. So I did all of this on assisted difficulty and just basically blasted through the game in one single recording sesh. One little thing that I want to mention, the reason why the herb trophy, that I might need these later, is one or less recovery items is because during this scene right here where you get grabbed by this spider thing, you literally have no choice but to use the herb. So this is the only point in the game that you are allowed to use a healing item. Do not use a healing item at any other point in the game. And you should have like no problem getting these trophies. And if you are having a problem with it, just, use the infinite rocket launcher or something, use the bonus weapons. Trust me, it's not worth, giving yourself a headache, especially when at this point you're probably going to need to return to the game one more time on Inferno difficulty like I did later on. But yeah, that pretty much gives us all 3 of the trophies. I beat the game in 1 hour 56, and this run I died twice. I had an A rank, and there's the Minimalist Trophy. And there's the I Might Need These Later trophies. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was somewhat helpful. We set another personal best here. Next time on RE3 Remake, I'm going to be giving you guys my death montage. And sadly, I thought I would have footage available for my Inferno run with my commentary, but I don't for some reason. And I'm really broken up about that. But like I showed you guys earlier, I have a whole Nightmare Mode run playthrough coming up. So if you enjoyed this, please comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.